Yes, we all know tax season. It's upon us, the deadline just around the corner. And this time of the year, it kind of forces us to really take a really close look at what's going on with our finances. And maybe it's also an opportunity to move some things around. Well, what I mean by that, I want you to meet Eric Sapanek. He's of Scottsdale Bullion and Coin, and he's here along with their IRA liaison, Michelle Ellis. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Eric, you always come on the show and you guys talk about how to invest in precious metals, right?
Yep.
That's what you guys do. A lot of people at home are sitting here watching going, well, I would love to be able to do that, but I just don't have any money in the bank. But you say there is a way to do that. How do we do it?
Well, there sure is. A lot of people don't know this, but we've kind of been led to believe that the only thing within retirement plans, like your IRAs, 401ks, that you can invest in is the traditional investments like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. But you can actually buy physical bullion and store it in your IRA under the same protective tax shields that you have with the traditional investments. All you really need to do is know how to do that, and we show people how to do that by routing it through the proper trust companies that will handle that.
Okay, so somebody's sitting at home going, now here's my chance. I have an IRA. Michelle, that's where you come in, right?
Absolutely.
I give you a call and say, okay, I do have an IRA, and I didn't know that I could roll it over into other opportunities. What do you need to know from someone when they decide, you know what, I want to check this out and make that phone call? What are some of the questions you're going to be asking us?
Yeah, I'm going to want to know like where their funds are held currently, what custodian they're with, so that we can help them to get into one of our custodians that's going to help with the precious metals.
Okay.
I'm going to get some basic information to start that paperwork. I like to do all the heavy lifting, as it were, as far as getting the funds where they need to be so that we can get that investment made for them. So just a couple brief conversations and we'll be right where we need to be to then pass it over to get that investment started.
Okay, so this is really interesting because this is now an opportunity for me to invest in precious metals and diversify, if you will, right? So Eric, when somebody chooses to do that, do we go to you first, or which goes first, the cart or the horse? I'm not sure. So do I call you and say,
we always like putting the horse first.
Okay.
Traditionally, it works out better that way. So if you call us, what we do is we put you in touch with one of our brokers, one of our precious metals advisors, because they're the ones that are going to tell you how the actual investment works. When we pass that over to Michelle, she will then take all the hard work, as we call it, the heavy lifting,
the heavy lifting,
being the paperwork side of it, all of the transfer paperwork, so that we send it to you in an easy packet that all you really need to do is review and sign, stick in a pre-addressed envelope and stick it in the mail, and boom, it's done.
Done.
Right.
And isn't that the one reason why probably most people don't even attempt doing it?
Right.
We don't even know where to begin. So it's a simple phone call and you will handle the whole process.
Absolutely.
What if someone doesn't want to roll over their entire investment?
Sure,
Is that an option?
Absolutely do a partial transfer of funds and do the same thing. You can, just like you would want to diversify, we can do a small portion of it or whatever you would like, all the way up to the whole thing if you would like to do that.
Is there any fund out there that is not an option for someone?
Yes. If you are currently employed with the 401k or the company that provided your 401k, that usually is not able to be transferred or rolled over. But just about every other account out there is able to be rolled over.
Okay, excellent.
So if I could interrupt, one of the real, interesting accounts that we usually find is people always have these 401ks from previous employers.
Right.
And they're doing nothing with it. They don't even know what it's in half the time.
Exactly.
And they come to us and we say, hey, let's roll it over to an IRA, which is a traditional method of really taking independence of your money to begin with.
Yeah, well, and stock markets are up, might as well take your profits and put them someplace else.
Right.
Because they're going to make it easy for you.
Yes.
All right, thanks a lot, you guys. Really good information. Scottsdale Bullion and Coin, they have a special offer, and this is for the first 15 callers. Guess what? You're going to get a free silver coin. Here's where they're located. They're located at 14500 Northside Boulevard. That's Suite 204. Here's that number to call, 480-459-5597. And you can always learn more on their website. Lots of information, by the way, on their website at sbcgold.com.